Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines with your Mayor Kuros Paladin. And I'm hoping with this recording that my voice quality is better. I did a couple of tests, things seem to be better. It turns out the software I was using to record videos before was just, I don't know, it doesn't like the microphone, and it just compresses the heck. All of a sudden, recently, it just started compressing the heck out of the microphone input. Any other input, no problem, but for some reason, the microphone decided it's going to compress the heck out of it, which is why my voice sounded like I was on a little old AM radio from the 20s or something. So, I'm hoping this sounds a lot better. And for this episode, what I would like to do, as I was wandering around, I noticed that over here in, I always forget the name of this neighborhood, Justice Quay, folks have to go quite a distance from a freeway. And I noticed right over here, hey, I could put an entry ramp right here, or right here, one of these two. And I was thinking right here, but that might not be, that might not be enough space to fit one in there. How much space do I really have there? It would be tight. Because I would have to be about there. It wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so I think I'm going to put one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna start with 9 meters. And yep, that's good enough. Excellent. Because I don't want it to be way too high. And then I want to have enough space on the other side. There we go. Alright. And let's take a look. Oh, wow. Okay. It looks a little bit on the low side, doesn't that? That's okay. I probably should have done 12 meters or something. But yeah, that's a little bit on the low side. First, let's get them the same height. And let's bring them up. Gosh, I just feel like those are, I don't know, but if I have traffic lights, if I have lamps, street lamps, they're going to be clipping into the overpass. Those street lamps are just ridiculously tall. But anyhow, okay. Alright, good enough. So we've got that in there. This should be a lot faster than my normal interchanges that I build. So I want to do my typical 12 down, and then we'll just come. I want to do a little bit better than that. So this one's gonna. Actually, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna have it kind of curve, and then. Let's do a straight and let the game do its own little oh dear. That's wow. Oh, that's also well, I can fix that. But wow, that's a lot. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna delete all that. We're gonna start all over. So come back to this. We're going to actually go more or less parallel to the freeway. So that means coming over here, getting rid of all of this. I do want road length. There we go. Because I want my 12. And let's go a little bit better. A little bit more parallel to the freeway. There. And then let's go in. That's still... I don't know. The highway ramps onto and off the freeways. Just, I never did like... I shouldn't say never. I just feel like they're way too... I don't know, that entry just seems a little bit excessive there. Anyhow. Alright, come back over here. We're going to do the opposite direction. But we're going to... Okay, good. It will allow me to do something that's somewhat... And then I went about 180 degree. Come on, about 180 degree on that. Right about... That's good enough, okay. Let's go ahead and reverse that. And then we're going to change the part coming off of the freeway to that. And then we're going to give ourselves a deceleration lane right there. Okay. And then what I'm going to also do, I'm going to upgrade these so that they have street lamps. Okay, because it is near the exit. Alright, so that takes care of that direction. Now we just have to do the other direction. Only in this game can you spend 20 minutes building a freeway interchange, eh? Alright, we want to get rid of angle. Home. And right about there. And then give me about 180 degree there. There we go. Turn that around. Whoops. And change that. Give me 4 lanes for a deceleration. Excellent. And then finally, the on-ramp from this direction. So I want 12-ish. Come on, there we go. And then about 180-ish degrees. Look at that, exactly 180. And that will upgrade or downgrade? Which direction would that be? I don't know. Boom, and then we're gonna put back some street lamps here. Come on. And there we go. Alright. Actually, we're gonna go street lamps there, 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 and there as well. Okay. As you approach the exit, the interchange. Alright. So now people can get in and out of Justice Quay a little bit better. And then finally, everybody's favorite part that I always get into. I don't know why this is so much, I don't know, I shouldn't say so much fun, but it's one of those, oh, arg. Okay, well, it's a good thing I caught it now. Alright, so 4 lane, that goes to 3, that goes to 3, there we go. And then did I do the same thing over here? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Come back over to this. Okay. So, lane management. Right lane exits. The other lanes are through traffic. Oop. There we go. Over here, right lane merges. Okay. Stay in your lane. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it there too. Gosh, I really messed this up, didn't I? Wow, okay. Did I do that here? No, that one is right. Okay. I haven't had coffee yet, folks. It's early in the morning. This is what I get for not having my coffee yet. Alright. So let's just take care of the freeway part first. So this lane must exit. These lanes straight are through. Come on. There we go. Okay, if you are exiting, you can only do that from the right lane. So you got to plan far in advance. And then finally over here you will be merging, but you can only merge over 1 lane. You can't cut across 4 lanes of traffic. Oh, come on. Why do I keep getting that one? There. Alright, and then finally up here, we're going to allow this lane, you can go this way. This lane, nobody's going to do this because there's no reason to go that way yet. These 2 lanes go straight across. This one can turn. You can go over there if you wish. This lane turns. This lane goes straight. This lane goes straight. And then here, I always get these kind of mixed up, but actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to do this instead. That's what I wanted to do. And then here... There. Okay. Alright. So that takes care of all that, and then this will just figure itself out over here. Ooh. There's a log in the middle of the road there. Huh. Can we... Yeah. There. Okay. Alright. Excellent. Let's go ahead and unpause, let the game actually do something. But now folks can get in and out of Justice Quay a little bit better. So that will help folks in that neighborhood immensely. You can exit right next to the Flatiron building. And what I would like to do... What do I got over here? Is this commercial? No, this is residential, actually. Because of the Flatiron building being right there... It's a little bit weird to have this high-rise and then nothing else around it. So, I'm going to evict these folks. And I'm going to evict these folks. Sorry. It's all part of urban growth and urban renewal. Just facilitate their leaving. There we go, okay. And then over here, same thing. I'm going to delete those or remove that. I'm going to zone that as high density residential. And then... Oops, saving, autosave. There we go. I'm going to zone that as high density residential. And then over here, I want to fill this in. So that was the other reason that I wanted to get to this is I want to fill in this area around Rotonda. So you've got Eastgate Heights here. That doesn't have anything. Let's go ahead and extend Eastgate Heights out. Just to fill in that little bit there. Okay, and then now that we have an actual road here that connects. There we go. Clean this up on Chapman. And then here we're just going to take off of the freeway. Even though district policies do not apply to highways. There we go. Okay, so what was that again? Eastgate Heights. So I want to fill in Eastgate Heights. It's going to be, it's going to ramp down. So you've got these offices here. It's going to ramp down from high density into low density over here. Residential. It's going to be almost exclusively residential. Oh, I forgot. I installed a new mod that I'm hoping will help a little bit with my population issues, but it will take some time for it to take hold, is the word I'm really looking for. It is, I don't remember the name of it, and unfortunately it doesn't show up on the list while you're in-game. But it's basically like Population Revisited or something like that, where it varies the life cycle or the aging of Sims as well as their education levels. Although education levels in this city don't matter because of my Hadron Collider, but the aging thing might help because people coming into the city are not adults right off the bat. There could be teens, even children moving in, which will hopefully help when I have these massive influxes vary out. And then also it changes the life cycle. Sims don't just die all at the same age. So it will hopefully smooth out those peaks and valleys. So anyhow, enough of that. So over here, like I said, I want to put in a little bit more. So can I actually get... Yeah, I can, right there. Oh, but that's not what I really wanted. I want this. That's what I want. I think. Right? And then this just connects. Yep, that was exactly what I wanted. Okay. No, it wasn't. Not at all. Never mind. I messed up. What I really wanted was... Okay, I want to be parallel to that other road. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's slightly off. I'll have to deal with that, though. And then over here, yeah, I'm going to connect up over here. So some of these low-density commercial buildings are going to have to go away. Boom. Okay. I've got a cat in the way. Come on, hun. I love my cat. I love my cat. Remember the mantra. I love my cat. So I think that's where I'm going to end that. And then over here, I'm going to start getting into less of a grid similar to what I've got going on over here in Justice Quay. It'll still be sort of grid, but not as rigid. So I'm going to come out. What's the next closest ramp? Okay, I should plan on maybe on... You know what? I should plan that right now. I know I already built an on-ramp or an interchange, but now that I think about it, I should plan for one right now. And I think this might be a good spot. How close is that? It's kind of close to this one, but it's still far enough away. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to build another on-ramp. Sorry, folks. I know it gets a little bit boring watching me build these interchanges. Really? Because of the pillar, right? Well, if I use anarchy, I don't have to worry about the pillars. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then that will be later. Okay. So, yet again, we're going to go through all this. Hopefully this will be a little bit faster than the last one. I won't make the same darn mistakes that I did. So we're going to go down. We're about 12. I can almost get straight on with that. I want it as close to 180 as possible. Oh, there we go. I want to pause. Let's do this. Down a length of about 12, more or less parallel with the freeway where it's going to connect. And then about 180 if possible. As close to it as possible. 180.1, 79.6, 7. Okay, I think I'm just going to do that. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to silence my phone. That was my fault. I try to remember to do that when I start these, and I just forgot. And I just hung up on my mother. That's how much I do this for you folks. I just hung up on Mom. So... Okay, let's turn that around. And turn that into, at least here. There we go. Okay. And then, last but not least, this side. Home. 10, 11, 12. Okay, we need to get rid of the angle because it's kind of snapping in a undesirable manner. And there we go. Okay. And then that gets changed. I don't know why I keep going back to the little roads. Alright. So I've got all these right. Yep, it looks a little bit weird. But it's just because I also put it right at that curve. Alright, let's see if I can do this right this time. Alright. 4. 4. And then here we're just going to continue on with street lamps right between everything. Okay. And then here we want street lamps, street lamps, street lamps, street lamps. And then 4. So we want our deceleration lane and our acceleration lanes. And then we just want street lamps leading up to that. There we go. Okay. Alright. So that's the interchange. Excellent. So now there's better access into Rotonda. Or actually, I should say Justice Quay. And then everybody's favorite thing. Woohoo! Alright. Lane connectors. Alright. It's the lane connector game. So it can cause problems if you don't do this. I've seen mile-long backups because everybody tries to exit the freeway at the last second. And this way you're kind of forcing traffic to behave. Now if you have that much traffic using one exit, you've got to examine why is that much traffic using that one exit. So oh, I'm really missing my coffee this morning. Oops. I usually don't record this early in the morning, but I wanted to do it so I could be done for the weekend. Just so you know, I usually record on Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons. In fact, later today, yours truly and a couple of my friends will be recording some Astroneer. So if you enjoy that game, or you have never seen it and would like to check it out, it's another one of the games that I do. It's a great little resource building, resource gatherings, base building, survival type game. It's a little bit on the cutesy side, but it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. The folks at System Era did a really good job with it. So, okay, almost done. In fact, I think that's it. Yep, I've covered it all. As dawn approaches on Night's Helm. Okay, so we got 2 exits, or 2 interchanges, so we have better access into Justice Quay. The other thing that I'm after here is I am getting a lot of the no goods. And that's just because my distribution is really bad of traffic. Now, it's not systemic. It's not entirely throughout the entire city that it's all over the place. But you can see it does exist in clusters. And I just need to get better distribution of goods. And that just really comes down to I need better traffic management. So, Tangletown, as we've seen, will always be a mess. And part of that is because I did limit no freight traffic coming over here, because the freight traffic was overwhelming this part of the city. But as you can see, aside from way over here in the District of Chivalry, and then one little one here, nobody's complaining. So, okay. Back over to what I was doing. I wanted to get a neighborhood built over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use little side residential roads, tree-lined roads, not one way. There we go. So these are going to... actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off of that avenue, kind of in the middle. And we're going to have that avenue. I'm going to build it all the way out to here, but it's not going to stay like that. And it's like... I just noticed that entire avenue... let me rebuild that avenue. I just noticed, for some reason, it's sunken. And I suspect it's because, yet again... no, now it's at 0 meter. Okay. There, that's better. Okay. And then come over to here. I gotta watch over here. For some reason, once in a great while, it's just like -4 meters for whatever reason. So anyway, I'm gonna build out to there, but that might not stay like that because I'm gonna now build little side roads off of it. I know I said they're not gonna be grid. Or at least I'm not going to enforce grid, I should say. And I am going to put some space. So yes, I did say not grid, and then here I am putting them in as grid. Just get rid of that little bit. And then I'm going to downgrade that one. This is going to be low density, so that can be downgraded as well. Actually, you know what? Here's what I am going to do. Just to help traffic through here, I'm going to come down to here, 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 here. And then we will connect right there. But then this neighborhood, Eastgate Heights, what I don't want, well, nobody's going to do that. Okay, what I don't want is I don't want traffic exiting here and then cutting through to get through over to there. And I could put a policy of no through traffic, but I'm not going to do that. All right, let's verify. I do have water through there. That is good. Yep, I just realized I did some there, but they've got water. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so this is going to have residential. Now, I don't need schools anymore because of the Hadron Collider, but I'm still going to put them down. I'm still going to act as if, though, they're necessary. There's a police station right there, and it looks like I've got fairly good police coverage, but I'm going to put another police station right here because it doesn't look like there's one in this area. So, fire. I have fairly good coverage, but I'm going to put one right across the street from that police station. And there we go. And then medical. There's a medical clinic, but again, we're going to build a medical clinic over here. Okay. And then before I forget, mass transit, because I just always forget. Let's get Postal Service over here as well. And that I'm going to put right there. Okay. Well, that was a bad spot for that now I think about it. Because that road may want to go through at some point. So let's move it to there. Okay. Alright. You have no power. That will be a problem just for a little bit. This is going to be high density all through here. And this can be high density. And the other reason I wanted to connect that little bit, by the way, down here is I'm going to bring bus service in through here. Okay. Being that this is going to be mostly residential, giving them access to a bus would be really handy. In fact, I should also look at, do I have any metro lines in the area? So I am going to give them a park, and I'm going to put it right here. Come on. There we go. Because parks are nice. Everybody likes to have a park nearby, right? And this is a lot of residential to plunk down at once. But we've got the demand for it, and I think we'll be good. So, okay. Alright, and then I said I was going to do something, and now I forgot what it was. Oh, bus! Bus, bus, bus. So let's take a look at metro. What metro do I have in the area? I've got a metro station there. I could possibly bring that and curve it out this way and put a stop right here-ish. Or I could put a stop right there. If I were to do that, would I do it this way or that way? probably that way and right here. Actually, if I'm going to do a metro stop there, where's my opposite corner one? There we go. So I said I was going to... I already forgot what I said I was going to do. This way, right? So let's put it here. I like these opposite corner ones. Bonk. Alright. I like the fact that you can have surface subway, or, you know, metro now, but I did like how it just defaulted in the past to underground. Alright, so we gotta make a really kind of a sharp curve here. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Oh, it wants to snap to the road, that's why, okay. Give a little bit of a short segment here. And then we want to curve. Actually, I guess it's going to be quite a bit of a short segment. Where is my going to? Right there. Alright. So this is going to be a lot sharper of a turn than I anticipated, but oh well. To right. Nope, that's 175. There we go. 180. Boom. Boom. Okay. So I want to get metro out to there, and I have to temporarily take a break here because I have a cat in the way. Sorry, hun, move. Okay, I need to put a dime into a jar every time that happens. Alright, we're going to move the stop. Move that stop! Add a stop and add a stop. Excellent. Alright, so that gets metro access out this way. Now let's give some bus access. So the reason I put that in there is so I could have a sort of a loop with a bus coming through here. So what we're going to do is the bus stop is going to be, I'm going to put it, yeah, it could be there. Okay, and then we're going to have one, it's going to come, actually it is going to stop right there, and it's going to come around the corner. And then stop right here. And then here. And then do I want to get into... Yeah, because then they can pick up the tram over here. So we're going to come up to here. All the way around to here. We're going to come back to this metro... So the same exact line that I just connected. But now they have two options to get to it. And then we have to come into here. We're going to come down, we're going to have a stop right here in the middle and reconnect. And then we're going to have the opposite of that. So we're going to start right here. We're going to come around to here. We're going to have a stop right in the middle, more or less. Here, can I make that turn? Yep, it can. Excellent. There, we're going to come all the way around. You're going to go to there, stop there, and actually, you know what, we're going to stop there, there, and then connect there. So that will get access with buses in and out of that area. Super. Alright, and I think this would be a good spot to stop. You know what, I didn't pay attention to what my starting population was. Usually I write it down, but I got sidetracked because I started, this is the second start on this episode, and I got about 4 minutes in, and then I realized, oh, I forgot to enable that new mod, the realistic aging or something like that. I cannot remember the name of it, but I wanted that enabled. It is going to take a number of years for it to actually have any impact on the game, but hopefully what it will do is as people move into the city, they're not all adults. that they will be young adults and children even, or teens. And that way I don't just get these massive senior populations. You know, a third of the population here, over a third, is seniors. And then almost a third is adults. That just seems a lot higher than it should be, but that's just me. Maybe. So anyhow, let's take a look at our... So we got our new neighborhood. It is growing. That is really good to see. We've got the demand for it. So they're moving in. That's awesome. Our interchanges that we built, I should have checked to see if they're okay. So yeah, we got a street lamp. As you can see, that's kind of right into the bottom. Something I do want to do is I want this overpass to be somewhat level. So let's just... There. Control H. Boom. Okay. Oh, and then this probably should be the same as well. There we go. So, but yeah, we got a street lamp that's just kind of stunted right into the middle of it. So that interchange isn't really popular at the moment. And then this interchange, not really popular, but it's helping. People can get in and out of here a lot easier. I'm going to have those issues with not enough goods. It's just going to happen. If I had planned a little bit better, maybe I need more industry is what I might need. Because if you look, there's not a lot of industry near this area. And that's all you need is just a little bit of industry, and then that industry will hopefully deliver to the nearby commercial that needs it. Of course, so we can see right here in Tangletown, commercial right next door is complaining about not enough goods as well. So taking a helicopter view over the city just to make certain everything's okay. Also, I really always forget to look at utilities. We're doing good there. That is excellent to see. So I don't see any fires, which is good. I don't see large swaths of requiring employment. So yeah, this is this is just always happening over here, unfortunately. That's just, you know, I don't know. Maybe I need somebody to explain to me how the silos and storage works for industry. Our golf course is looking really good. I'm really glad and happy that that's working out. Is anybody actually visiting the golf course? Let's see. Park area info. One visitor. Okay. So yeah, and then over here we had our exchange station that I redid. And yeah, this is going to be an issue. I figured this might become an issue because they are so isolated from the rest of the city. The buyers, you know, they have to get it through this interchange. So I could probably even build a small community out here. Maybe I will. I don't know. So, but I'm really happy with that. It has helped with the traffic on the rails. So things are good. They're not perfect. They never will be perfect. They're good. So last thing I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to look at... So I keep talking about reconnecting this little bit. And seeing what happens. I'm going to go ahead and try that. And then I have to check on it later. So I disconnected this a while back because it was... the amount of traffic coming in and out of this terminal here was just ludicrous. And it was backing up. You may remember it was backing up way behind. Or way back. Wow. Okay. I don't like this roller coaster again. So, there we go. I'm probably going to get... I don't want to do that. I'm not going to get obsessed on that. Okay. I'm not going to get obsessed on... whatchamacall? Railroads. Ugh, can't speak. Okay. So we'll see how that works out. You know, I'm hoping I don't get... There's a 13% train. I mean, I don't have as many 7% trains. So, although I was expecting to click on that and see 7% and prove me a liar. Well, there we go. But I don't see as many of them, which is good. I'm seeing 20 and such, which is better than 7%. So, yep. Okay. Everybody, this episode's gone for 41 minutes almost. So everybody, I hope you're having a great time with this series, and I hope you like the city. I hope it encourages you to give the game a whirl. It's a great way to be creative and do what you want in the game, and just have fun. I want to get a nice aerial shot where we can get kind of a view of the grid of the city as well. I think that's a good spot right there. So everybody, I will see all of you in the next episode of City Skylines Knight's Helm. Take care and bye.